Up goes the coin. Head says Ranatunga. Well, Arjuna, you won the toss. What have you decided?
We are going to bowl first, Ravi.
And here's the first ball. Ganguly on strike. It's expected that there's going to be a little bit of help there early for the seam bowlers. And the early start, 11:15 local time, and the early time of the season contributed to plenty of movement for the quick bowlers. That's going to be 4. Super stroke from Ramesh, just flicked away off his toes for 4. Oh, gone. What a superb delivery from Chaminda Vas. That swung, pitched off and hit the outside of the off stump.
Well, a lot of experts have talked about the lack of footwork when Ramesh is batting, and you can see that there isn't any footwork at all. He hasn't covered for the swing.
Here's Wickramasinghe to Dravid. Oh, that's a loosener. That really is a stiff loosener, and it's got the treatment it deserved. Thrashed away through cover for 4.
When you have only 10 overs to bowl, you can't afford to bowl looseners, not in a limited overs game. Every ball important, every dot ball adding to the pressure. But this one had "hit me" written all over it as soon as it was delivered. Rahul Dravid obliges.
I wonder if Wickramasinghe is properly loose. He may not have expected to get the call this early in the innings. It's no excuse, though. He should be ready at all times. Overcompensated, full on leg stump, and beautifully picked off again. 4 more.
That is not only a very, very pretty stroke to see, but that sound is like sweet music. It makes a lovely sound when...
4 more. Beautifully played, but Wickramasinghe is making it easy.
Still, that's not a shot that one can play with ease. It takes a great deal of skill to be able to play that shot. He's been playing that very well in this tournament. That's another boundary.
Ganguly in on the act now. Now this will keep the fielder interested. Not a good start from Wickramasinghe. 15 from his first over. India 40 for 1.
Outstanding start. India 40 for 1. That might be a wide. Dave Shepherd, very experienced umpire. No hesitation there at all. Bit of pressure now on Vas, now that Wickramasinghe has been...
To the previous over where there was 15 runs taken off it.
It's away to the fence for 4. And Dave Shepherd signals it's come from the bat. So more boundaries now for Rahul Dravid. His 5th, in fact, of just 17 deliveries. A man on fire. What an occasion to do it.
Luck not going Sri Lanka's way. Just an inch or two.
This morning, it's been a real treat. And again, one of the best shots down the ground. 11 off the over. It's 51 for 1. The other end has looked pretty solid. Played and missed early on a couple of times. Great technique. Just stood tall, punched it straight. It's not a big straight boundary here at Taunton, and Ganguly now picks up his second boundary and easily his best.
Oh yes, I think his back foot play has just been exemplary today. Ganguly, to me, looks like he's much more comfortable on the back foot, and he's played that particular shot.
Glorious shot. Magnificent in everything about that stroke.
Once again, look how well he lowers his body. The foot.
And the bleeding continues. Thirteen from Vass is over, and India racing up to 67 for 1.
Kit today to help them.
Great way to go to your half-century. What a splendid innings this has been. And there's plenty more to come from Dravid. He's 53 now.
That's a very impressive innings by Dravid. All the shots he's played. And that's his 10th four in that 53. And all the shots he's played have been beautifully timed. Excellent footwork. And signs of a master batsman at work.
No, that's a good decision not to run for that. And as we thought, the field scatters now. And we see the introduction of Matthias Muralithan, who will bowl his off breaks from the river end. He'll bowl round the wicket to Sourav Ganguly. Pretty good record that for Murali. Very interesting field he bowls too when he's bowling to left-handers. There's 3 men out on the leg side boundary, 1 man in the circle, and he's at short fine leg. Consequently, anything in front of the wicket on the leg side will bring runs.
Dravid.
It'll be worth watching, I can tell you. Well, there's a man out on the fence, and he can only just get a boot on it. It was hit with so much power. Big boundary. That's best part of 90 metres out there. Joe Wardener, the fielder. 2 more to Dravid.
It's a beautiful shot by Dravid, getting over the top of the ball, rolling his wrists. A lot of his weight going forward. Normally when you cut the ball, get ball short and a bit of width, you're off the...
Over. Especially when you're bowling short and wide like that, that's poor bowling.
Well, I think Paul, India in the last match, the first time they'd scored over 300 in a World Cup match, and with the start they've got today, 99 for 1 off of, in the 17th over, they're well on course to do that again and perhaps go on and get a few more.
Good running. Hundreds up for Sri Lanka in the 17th over. It's been spectacular stuff from Sourav Ganguly and Dravid.
Going well, but when you've got a left-hander and a right-hander and they're continually rotating the strike, places even greater importance for this length and direction. Great shot. Beautiful shot, Sonny. Just let the ball came onto him, and with a full flow of the face of the bat, straight back past the bowler at a very, very fast pace, and a short boundary out there. There was no chance for long off to cut that one off.
Yes, it was nifty footwork all round from the umpire as well. And that's a half century for Sourav Ganguly. He's had to play second fiddle while Rahul Dravid batted so well, but he's done a very good job for India. Another half century to him.
A very well deserved 50 for Ganguly, who's been a bit of an anchor man. He's worked the ball around, seized on the short and wide one. The half volley was there. He's prepared to hit the ball.
Well, that's the scorecard for you. 132 for 1. India making a couple of changes, bringing in Kumble and Prasad. And Robin Singh, Nayan Mongia not playing in this game. Because of the injury, so Rahul Dravid will have to keep wickets. It's a good thing, therefore, that India batted first. Because
Number 15, squad number, SRI.
there's a change in the bowling now. Mahela Jayawardene was expensive. So Arjuna Ranatunga turning to Sanat Jayasuriya. He's bowled very well, Sanat Jayasuriya, in the one-day competitions. Not perhaps in the World Cup here. Just got a wicket against Zimbabwe.
It's very deceptive, Sanath, isn't he? There are times when you know, he can fire the ball in at a rate of knots right up in the block hole, and there are other times that he just holds back and sort of lets it roll across the fingers, and what we have is a huge change of pace. Doesn't spin the ball that much.
This is very good running by the Indians. At Leicester against Zimbabwe, this is exactly what they were not doing. Not working hard, not converting the ones into two. It's gone for the big one. There is a fielder there. Will he get to it? Nope. One bounce over the hoardings.
It's a lot of space down there. Got to be rather unlucky to get caught, and he hit it pretty well. And easily in the end beat the fielder, which was Eric Upashantha at the square leg boundary. To a couple of really good players.
He tossed the ball up generously there. Ganguly just a little bit lazy. But Steve Dunn now asking for the third umpire to come in. He was thinking, Ganguly, that the throw would go to the wicket keepers, and he was very, very lazy to turn for the second one.
And also, I think, Sonny,
I think schoolboys are taught to drag the bat in from earlier. Ganguly just putting the bat in a few centimeters in from the crease. But I think he's in.
There's probably enough benefit there, Sonny. I think I'd give him in as well. All that can be hit back to the infielders to save one. I'll tell you what, 2s and 4s are going to really hurt.
Once again, a little bit of width there. And Jayawardene will have plenty of work to do. Uses his feet, but the Indians now, they've thought about the third one. Looked at one stage as if they were going to be happy with 2. But Ganguly putting the pressure on Dravid to go for the extra run.
It's very hard to defend when you bowl short and wide. It's very difficult to contain.
They won't take a second when Mahanama is around the ball. He may be 33 on Sunday, but he's still very agile.
Wonderful partnership now. 171 as Dravid gets in on the act. trying to pepper the short boundary down towards the River Taunton. Who's at this stage? They know that the Sri Lankans have got the gunpowder as well. Big hit, massive and maximum score.
And that's in the river. Tremendous stroke by Ganguly. Looks pleased with that shot. And takes him up to 81. Tremendous shot, well timed, good footwork. And well, I suppose the first over that Aravinda had was a little bit of a sighter for the batsman. Bowled a very good over, but on this occasion, Ganguly used his feet well, good follow through. One thing I remember about touring India is when the Indians come down to hit the ball, they don't hold back.
Have kind of gone into their shell a little bit again. 10 singles in 17 deliveries. That's a big hit. Straight as a die, and it's gone all the way. It's hit the top of the fence, and therefore just 4 runs as David Shepherd applies the law. That's a tremendous blow from Ganguly. His 10th boundary.
It's a good shot by Sourav Ganguly, comes down the wicket, just hits through, punches the ball through low, very short boundary straight here at Taunton. Gaps, they've opened the face to over extra cover, they've used the full face of the bat when they hit in straight. Ganguly's in to his 90s, and this is what we were talking about when he got there at Hove. He's slowed down.
At least one of these batsmen has maximised the most amount of runs off an over. Beautifully played. That is a glorious touch. Leg stump by Wickramasinghe. The 200 up for India in just the 35th over. Continue. Dravid now looking to feed the strike, but he'll come back for 2. That's well placed. Another mistake too. Adipatu. There's been a number of fumbles by the Sri Lankans. Paul out.
Thanks, Martin. Well, Dravid, 99 not out. He's 100 now. Marvellous innings from Rahul Dravid. It's his 5th one-day international 100, 2nd against Sri Lanka, and his 2nd in this World Cup. Dominant batsman.
And what a time to do it, Paul. In a very, very crucial game here at Taunton, where the winner looks likely to go through to the 2nd stage. He's turned on a fantastic effort to a very, very appreciative crowd on a good batting wicket.
Only Mark Waugh and now Rahul Dravid have got consecutive 100s in the World Cup. Still 14 overs plus to go. India will have 300 in their sights, that is for sure. Oh, that's beautifully played. Very deft, wristy stroke, backward of point. Won't go for 4. Dravid will pick up 2 more.
Well, you know you're playing well when you hit those sort of balls, don't you? If he misses, looks like it was going to bowl him, but he's such in good form that he's able to take the ball off the stumps to an area where he's not protected and pick up a very good 2 runs.
Be a wide. No margin, you see, even for the spinner, if it's leg side. 200 partnership up between Ganguly and Dravid. It's just taken 213 balls. Half stopped.
It's scoring left
211 for 1.
Ravi qualifies for $500 worth of...
Enthusiastic supporters of both English conditions, because they've not done anything really to be too proud of in this competition as yet.
No, you're right. I think right from the outset, I always knew it was going to be very, very difficult.
It's in the slot and hoisted over mid-on, not timed to perfection, but still through for 4. 6 off the over, 217 for 1. Struggled with a line, and the other is that this pitch is an absolute beauty to bat on. Muralitharan back into the attack. Yeah, the groundsman here, Phil Frost, has won Groundsman of the Year.
It's got a bit of pace in it. Really not much room for error from the bowlers.
Good stop. Fine piece of fielding at point. Jayawardena. Muralitharan has been the pick of Sri Lanka's bowlers. He's in his 8th over. He's only gone to really put their skates on and been committed to singles and twos. That's high in the air. That is a wonderful stroke. He gave himself room and virtually flicked it over extra cover for 6. Magnificent. 2-4 for 1. We've just had the shot of the match from Rahul Dravid. 6 over extra cover. 114 from... Ganguly on strike on 97. Goes past the 97 he made.
Over, not just with the boundaries, but also the ones. You just never know what can happen at the end of the day's play. But if you don't take these singles and run hard and aggressively for the twos, you just never know.
Straight back over the bowler's head. It's only 1 though. I tell you what, you can rest assured, Dav, that the Sri Lankans, having watched this and seeing that the pitch is a very good one for batting on, they'll be coming out all guns blazing.
This one is, and the Sri Lankans in their run chase fell 4 runs short. So you know, they are capable.
Ganguly will look to push for 2, and he will get there. That's his 100. It's his first in the World Cup and his 7th in all. Fine performance from the little left-hander.
What a place to do it as well. The World Cup game against Sri Lanka, where the winners looks like getting through. He's made a terrific contribution to his team. And with both of these batsmen now on 100 plus, we should see some. We should see the run rate accelerate.
Well bowled. Slower ball. But I don't think it's time for Ganguly or Dravid to spare the horses now. They're both in 3 figures. 11 overs and 1 ball remaining in the innings. 228 for 1. They've got to really motor now. There should be some spectacular batting up ahead. Oh, that'll be a wide. It's a little bit unfortunate, but I don't think David Shepherd had any choice there. batsman looking to give himself room, going away down the leg side. You feel for the bowler in those circumstances, as he had to pitch it up and bowl it outside off stump. Crowd have been very well behaved. The PA announcer has just said thank you for keeping behind the boundary boards as the two Indians, Ganguly and Dravid, got to the century. No mini invasion, that's good to see. Smashed through the offside by Ganguly. Super shot. Muralitharan coming in for some treatment now.
Yes, it's not hard to see why, with 234 on the board, with 9 big wickets still yet to.
That's big. I think that's another one for the river.
Oh, we're just treated to some unbelievable hitting now, as we forecasted. Both of these batsmen seeing the ball like a football. Spinners on, using their feet.
It's well bowled and well played. Checking the shot. Still 1 ball left in the over. For 14 so far. Full toss, but just one. 15 from the 40th over, 2:45 for 1. 2 up to now. Oh, we better make that 48, because that's over the pavilion as well, I think. Oh no, just clip the roof and into a crowd of joyous Indian supporters. 250 partnership comes up.
What an incredible performance. It's a very, very difficult time for the Sri Lankan fielders and bowlers. Bowl as full as you can and hope that they just don't pierce the field.
I'll tell you what we've not seen, Dad. We've not seen many Yorkers. It's as quick as Murali can bowl, I think. And it's still gone for 4. It's exceptionally good batting, because that was fired down the leg side. It was really wide. And Ganguly still had time to backtrack and flick it away for 4.
Well, look at that. If he had missed that, 2 things for sure. One was a wide, and secondly...
Straight again. Another 6. Tell you, it is a short boundary straight, but that's hit with immense power. Flat and into the stand. Hits it anywhere near the batsman. He's being clubbed all over the ground. Could get 2 here. Settle for 1. 18 off. End of Muralitharan. 269 for 1. Last 10 overs, India have scored 92 runs, haven't lost a wicket. They've only lost 1 all the way through their 43. There's 7 overs remaining to take you through the climax of the Indian innings. Sunil Gavaskar is with Martin Crowe.
Thanks, Paul. Not a bad time to step in if you want to be entertained.
Chaminda was where he got the ball to swing, but the fielders certainly haven't helped the Sri Lankans.
Magnificent. Just dissected 2 men on the boundary. It's not a big hit, but it's the control.
Was straight as an arrow. You can't set a field.
It's now the greatest partnership in one-day international history. Great effort. But it's away to the fence for 4 more.
Well, the question is, at this stage, when you're coming to the dying overs, whether you try and stop the ball from going to the boundary or trying to take a wicket, because it's only 1 wicket down, mind you. But this is a great effort. You have to say it's a great effort. Eriko Pushanta going for it. Well, it's important that they keep going. Of course, there's Sachin Tendulkar to follow. What a prospect for India. Highest individual scores of the tournament so far. Tendulkar 140. His record is under threat.
This is chipped in the air. Mahanama has made another bold effort, but again, just to lose the Sri Lankans. And 16 off that over. 296 for 1. Score could be anywhere between 350 and anything else you like. Just to give you an indication of the rate they're scoring at, the last 5 overs they've scored 66. They're averaging 6.7 through the course of the innings. They've hit 31 boundaries and 5 sixes. Whack. Oh, he had the right position, but he couldn't get it into the hands. Wickramasinghe. It went so high off the bat.
Well, I think he would have been thinking whether he's going to crash into the hoardings there, Wickramasinghe. Yes, I think that's at the back of his mind. And at the end of it, he makes a pretty... with 300 coming up with that shot. And India are in a tremendous position.
4 more. Ganguly charged and just had to check the shot, but he still threw the bat at it. It flew over gully for 4. 143 now by Ganguly. He's raced past Dravid.
This is exhilarating stuff. Very seldom has one seen the Indian batsman score at this rate. This is certainly top class, and will give them a very, very good chance of coming out on top in this match.
Great shot. Again, he just goes down the ground, just chips the bowler and times it beautifully. 3rd boundary in a row. The partnership now, for the first time ever in one-day international history, is 300.
Well, the straight boundaries are short, all right, but
302, the partnership, 267 balls, just over 3 hours. Scintillating stuff. Uh-oh, stunning. See you later. 150 for Ganguly. His 5th homer.
this is terrific. This is tremendous. This is magnificent. This is simply superb.
Ganguly's last 50, can you believe it, came off just 24 balls. What a party here in Taunton. Well bowled by Pushanta, even though he overstepped the mark. So another ball left in the over. Best over so far for India, 21 from it. After 45, 317 for 1. as this partnership just continues to smash all records. 311 now. 5 overs left. Beautifully bowled by Vas, but again he oversteps. On a few occasions the Sri Lankans get it right. And they're still conceding the extra run. And of course that...
And so they should be batting for only 48 overs. Is that going to be out? It isn't. One of their top fielders, Muthaiya Muralidharan, he drops a relatively simple catch.
It's got to be the most humiliating feeling. It really is sad to see. Sri Lankans, there's no point predicting where the batsmen are going to hit. This time Muralidharan will have another chance to redeem himself. Just dropped short. Now, this could be interesting. Muralidharan may not have been able to take the catch, but he did fire the ball in, and Steve Dunn, the umpire, has called for the third umpire. Dravid was the man trying to come back for the second.
This ball wasn't very far away from Muralidharan. Question is, was Rahul Dravid short when the ball hit the stumps? I think he made
on the line. And there's the red light. Well, it was probably the only way that this partnership was going to be finished. A partnership of 317 of 274 balls. Rahul Dravid, who was the first to 100, went on to 145. He faced only 129 balls, 17 fours and 1 6. The crowd are on their feet. It's 324 for 2. Just like that.
Well, it is a short boundary.
He is playing with the bowling here at Taunton. He's now 166. He's 172. They may as well put stamps on that ball because it'll come back a lot quicker. He came in at 5 for 17 to snatch the game away from Zimbabwe. Now bowled him. Brilliant delivery by Jaya Surya. Man, what a play that is. Got him. Stunning catch by Wickramasinghe as Jadeja departs. One short of the 350. Good hitter of the ball, strong through mid-wicket. He's got this high in the air. Good catch. Aravinda de Silva stayed calm under that. That went a long way up. Singh just a little hasty going for the big one, first ball. Edged and 4. When it's your day, it is your day. Ganguly picks up his 17th boundary. Yeah, righto, Sonny. Fantastic strike. That's the best place to hit him here at Taunton. The 9th 6 of the innings. He's done it. Is it going to go all the way? It's going to fall short. And this time, the catch is taken. The end of a magnificent innings, one of the best innings you'll ever see. The highest score by an Indian batsman, Sourav Ganguly, has gone for 183.
Huge partnership between Ganguly and Dravid, both getting hundreds. And you can see not very pleasant reading for Sri Lankan supporters.
Sri Lanka are 5 for 1. It's off the pad and gone away fine. Mahanti beaten to it. 4 leg byes. Lovely shot. There's no mid-off. He's at extra cover, but I think he may have struggled to stop that even if he was at mid-off. Beautiful stroke. Before more. Can't pitch it there and bowl with no mid-off. I've never understood why fast bowlers don't like mid-offs in any form of cricket. It's 19 for 1. Srinath begins the 5th over. Well, I tell you, they're going to have to plug this gap at mid-off because Kalawitana's on the trail now.
Sorry. You know, you just can't be blasé about it and think you're in a strong position.
Big appeal. Gone. David Shepherd's finger goes up. Kalawitana has gone. Sri Lanka have lost their 2nd wicket. Through mid-on, that's 4 more. Well, Srinath's learning that you can't pitch up too far on this pitch.
And a better way to go.
This is a magnificent shot. No longer. This is another delightful shot from Marwan Atapatu through the covers. Full face of the bat over there. 60 for 2 after 11 overs. Oh, this is a terrific shot once again. And another one. This time off the front foot. So 8 runs off the over. It's 68 for 2.
Well, that's a big shout. That's got to be close, and he's given. Beautiful delivery. This one didn't swing away. It actually jagged back. Atapatu's been trapped in front. Good shout. And he's gone. Steve Dunn says that's out. 2nd LBW in successive overs. And Joe Wardener cannot believe it. Someone is going to have to remove him from the pitch, it looks like.
In any case, the ball wasn't going to hit the stumps.
Smashing shot by Ranatunga to get off the mark. Over the top, nicely chipped away. Silva hasn't had much of the strike in recent overs, but when he gets it, he makes the bowler pay. 5th boundary.
He's gone over the top, and that ball has crashed 1 bounce into the hoardings. That's another one. And that is hit the boundary hoardings on the full, so it won't be a 6. It's got to go over the hoardings. Short, and that's enough for Aravinda de Silva to latch onto it and smash it to the boundary. That single brings up a half century for Aravinda de Silva. That's slashed away. There is a 3rd man there, but he isn't able to stop it.
Robin Singh, the bowler. And that's got to be close. It's out. Yeah. David Shepherd says, I'm sorry, you've got to go. Trapped in front, looking to swing across the line, and that's the end for Aravinda de Silva. Oh, that's a lovely shot. Bottom hand punch straight down the ground for 4.
I know they got 180 as well against Kenya. Now, how far is that going to go? That's a really big one, and that has gone on the bounce. Just wide of the man at cover. That might just go all the way as well. So Roshan Mahanam is getting the runs here for Sri Lanka.
Things is, I think he's just trying to reduce the difference. He's chopped on, and that's overs, good overs for Sri Lanka.
Trying to go down the ground, and that's out. Just got it in the splice, Chaminda Vas. He'll be disappointed that he didn't pay back some of the Indian cricketers for the punishment that he received. Edged and put down, Azharuddin. Can you believe it? It's pretty gloomy out there. And did have to dive to his left, but he's such a good slip fielder. Gone this time. Azharuddin tidies up the miss he had in the previous over. Robin Singh picks up his 50th wicket. Comfortable catch taken by the Indian skipper.
Something which we haven't seen too often.
Oh, inside edge, so near to beating Wickramasinghe. Now then, that direct hit. Out. He's out.
He's got a completely different way of batting.
Oh, that's gone straight up in the air. And it's out. Not a problem. The game is over. Robin Singh has taken 5 wickets. India 373 for 6 in their 50 overs. Mammoth total. Sri Lanka 216. India have won by the considerable margin of 157 runs.